Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome in. Shipping out some orders from yesterday. Let me see how many orders we got. Let me set on my screen really quick. We have 12 eBay, 2 Posh, 1 Mercari, and 3 Depop actually. So Depop actually came through yesterday. So what is that? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 orders from yesterday. Really good day in sales yesterday. For some reason, everything was popping off, so I'll take that. Kiddos are home for Good Friday, so I blurred the background because I'm sure they'll be running back and forth in the background, but feel free to hang out, ask questions, see what's sold, all that good stuff. Pretty, like I said, pretty good day in sales yesterday. The fact that Depop kind of took off yesterday was really, really nice. What's up, Sandy? What's Juliet? What's up, Trisha? Welcome in. Got some goodies going out, so hang out, see what's sold, and yeah, we got some high dollar sales in here too, which helps. I'll go ahead and get started as you guys are coming in. Feel free to ask questions. If you guys sold anything cool yesterday, feel free to leave those in the chat too. I'll give you a little shout out with whatever sold. First item that sold, we're going to be shipping out some pelagic women's shorts. So the brand is Pelagic, Pelagic. This is like a good like outdoor fishing brand to look out for. Picked this up for $7.47, and we took an offer of $22.50 on Mercari for these. That was a Nifty sale. Nifty sent out a 10% on offer, and this person accepted. Does Poshmark approve sales for fit? You mean like returns? Occasionally, and they're getting more lenient with people with returns. I had a return the other day for fit issues, and basically what buyers, all they have to do is leave a comment. Like for example, we put the measurements in our description and we'll say it's like 18 inches pit to pit, and then the person will take a photo and it'll be like 17 and a half inch pit to pit, and they'll be like, oh, they lied, it's not 18 inches, and then Poshmark approves the return. So they used to never even accept those. They're like, too bad, so sad, but now it's like, yeah, it's really annoying that they're taking those, so just be careful. I don't think Poshmark really deducts anything from funds if they accept a return. They just like give the return and send it back to you, but unfortunately that's happening more often than it was before, so just keep that in mind. Trish says I have a question. What's up, Jen? What's up, Kim? Welcome in, everybody. Just shipping out some orders from yesterday. Next up, we'll ship out some Depop orders. Let me find them on my little Nifty sheet. I guess I'll start with the Grayson first. Grayson men's golf polo. This one actually sold to somebody and they never paid on Depop. They like accepted the offer. Then they came back in and made a lower offer than they did before. And I was like, no. You already made an offer like a week ago. I accepted it. You didn't pay, so you're getting this for that price. And then they tried offering in between and be like, meet me in the middle. I'm like, no, I've already accepted your offer before. But I paid $6.40 for this, and this sold for $27 over on Depop. Remember, Depop doesn't really have any fees, so basically I make the full amount. There was only $1.62 in a transaction fee, and that's it. Any Roosevelts? No Roosevelts going out today. Had $100 in sales yesterday. 9 items left my house. Let's go. Let's go. Do you sell a lot on Depop? No, I sell a lot more on eBay and Poshmark, but for some reason yesterday Depop like took off for me, so I'll take it. I've been cross-listing daily, which helps. I think I listed like 12 items yesterday before I went to bed and cross-listed those. I'm probably going to list like 30 items today because I really don't have much to do after this live, so I'm going to make sure I get those items listed and cross-listed, but because I've been consistently listing over there, it's been helping my sales. Next up, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren polo shirt. It's just a basic polo shirt. I picked this up in a bulk buy. Nothing too crazy. It was a men's 2XLT. This one I probably paid like $4 or $5 for in the bulk buy. It sold for $17 on Depop again. More of like a bread and butter sale. Nothing too crazy. The reason this sold, and it sold pretty quickly, is because it's a 2XLT. It's a big and tall size. Big and tall. Throw that right into the poly bag. I had to buy these poly bags on Amazon. I usually buy the Gyro Packs poly bags, but I had to get these in like super fast because I ran out completely. And these poly bags are very flimsy. I'll say that, very flimsy. Alright, that one's shipped. Next up, we got a men's Untuck It shirt that sold over on Depop. Just a plain Untuck It shirt. Paid $6.42 for this one. I usually list these for around $20 to $22.99 plus ship. This one I took a little bit of a lower offer, but remember Depop doesn't really have any fees. So I paid $6.42, and this one sold for $18 over on Depop. Another little quick, easy sale. We just listed this maybe about a week or two ago, and it already sold. So Untuckits are moving again. I get a lot of comments whenever I put an Untuckit in any of my videos. People are like, I can't sell Untuckit. I sell Untuckit a couple times a week. They're just bread and butter. As long as you list them appropriately, they'll sell. Use my Roback comp. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I saw your comment earlier today. Yeah, I used your Roback comp. By the way, somebody commented on Kayla's photo and said that Roback that we found is fake, and I just laughed. Chris laughed. Chris saw the comment too. It's like, that's not fake. There's literally one with the same exact tag on the back, but they said like with the way they looked at it, the dog head looked bigger than the other ones. I'm like, dude, you can't tell. It's like all wrinkled and it's coming from the side. But yeah, Roback's good. I didn't realize Roback made women's items. That was the first women's Roback piece I've ever found. I sell Untuckit and Peter Millar a lot on Depop. So do I. It's weird that Depop is mainly for like vintage community, but you're able to sell pieces like that pretty frequently. All right, next up we got a Bad Birdie. This one is a floral Bad Birdie. I'm not sure if we've ever ran these on Whatnot, this specific model, but I bought these a while ago. I'm just trying to clear these out, just like we're doing over on Whatnot. Sold this one for, let me see, hold on. Sold this one for $40, so a little bit under, or a little bit over what we usually are selling these for on Whatnot as well. That one's just gonna go. This is a Poshmark order, so this one's gonna go right into a poly bag. Do you offsite promote on eBay? I don't. I don't do any offsite promotions. I just talked to an eBay rep, so something I am doing, Ed. I talked to an eBay rep the other day. We have like a meeting every 2 weeks for the Pre-Loved Partners program. And one thing they told me to do that's really smart is I'm running a discount sale, but not like everything in my store is 10% off. Basically, what they suggested I do is, because my average like lower dollar item is between $20 to $25, it's $24.99. So he suggested that I do a sale where buyers get 10% off orders $50 or more automatically. And this way it inclines the person that's going to buy two $24.99 pieces to add a third item to their bundle and then get that 10% off. So I did that, and I already made a sale yesterday via that sale program thing. So I'm gonna keep trying it and see if I can get some like multi-quantity orders. There's also ways to do like buy two get 10% off. And my idea behind it is I already send out 10% on offers on Nifty. So anything that sells for more than 50, I don't mind giving 10% off anyway. And I'll be able to raise my prices a little bit if I wanted to. But yeah, he suggested it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that out and see if it works. What's up, Cindy? I know some resellers will pick up items where they can profit about 15 to 20 per item. When you pick up items, what is the average profit per item? Most items you pick up 15 to 20. Yeah, so if I'm picking up a lower dollar item, like a $5 item, I don't mind making a $10 profit. And the reason is, there's a couple reasons. One, because I'm already touching those items, I'm already have them there, so I might as well grab them, throw them into my cart, make $10. But those are like really low dollar items. Like those are, you know, Ralph Lauren shirts I would pay $5 for and sell for $20. And usually I sell Ralph Lauren shirts a little bit more than that. Two is because mom works with us. She needs constant inventory to be able to list. So we have somebody listing for us. If I just picked up all items that sold for $50 or more, I would only come across those like once or twice at every thrift store. I'd have to spend hours at the thrift store to find 2 items, and then mom would only have like 3 items to list the next day. And then, you know, we're paying her to just come here, list 3 items, and leave. So we have to keep her constant inventory coming in, so we don't mind picking up those lower dollar pieces. If you're doing this by yourself, and I would focus on the higher dollar items, that's perfectly fine. But there's different business models for everybody, and that's the one that we use. Yeah. So we're gonna try that out. What is it? It's like a quantity sale. Another quantity sale. It's a discount sale. We're trying that out for like a month to see how that goes. And I meet with the eBay rep in a week and a half, so I'm gonna let him know how like the sale reacted with my inventory, all that good stuff. So, all right, last Poshmark sale is a bundle sale, and these are 2 men's Brooks Brothers shirts. These sold in a bundle together. Let me find it on Nifty. I think it's down here. Yep. 2 Brooks Brothers shirts. I bought these, I think, both in a bulk buy. I usually pay right around $7 a piece for everything in the bulk buy. So call this 14 bucks. These both sold for a best offer of $36 over on Poshmark. These are just going to go right into a poly bag just like this and ship out. You ever see iguanas in Florida? So you can, but they're in Miami. They're not. We're in the Tampa Bay area. We don't have iguanas here. Iguanas are only in Miami because I think it's just the temperature is like perfect for them. Here it's hot here, but it also gets cooler. And iguanas hate the cold, from what I understand. They literally like freeze up whenever it gets cold, and it only gets cold in Miami like once or twice per year. Here it gets colder more often, so that's why you don't see iguanas in Tampa. But yeah, I'm glad because those they overrun and they cause a lot of issues. Do you have a link for the SKU labels you put on your bags for your inventory? I have a video. It's called Boxes versus Bins on YouTube. RB, go watch that video. I have a tutorial in there. I don't buy the labels. I make them on my Dymo 450 Turbo. What size were the shirts? The shirts were a men's size extra large, and they also both had the logos on the front. They had the little Brooks Brothers logos on the front. What's the temp in Florida today? I don't know what the temp in Florida today is. Let me see. I think I have a weather app on my phone. 78 degrees where we are right now. 78 degrees, so nice day in Florida. It's probably gonna heat up to like the mid 80s today, and then go back down to the 70s tonight. All right, something that sold this morning, first thing in the morning that sold. This is a marine layer. This is actually a pajama set. So you can sell pajamas. They do sell as long as you pick up the proper brands. Paid $8.03 for this at Red, White, and Blue. And this one sold for $36 in pre-owned condition. Really, really good sale. Gotta get my scale over here. Slide that over. Bring the scale over. But yeah, marine layer pajama set. Not new with tags, pre-owned, but they were in excellent condition, no flaws or anything like that, and sold for 36 bucks. That's just gonna slide right in and ship out. Should be right around 12 ounces. Throw that into eBay, and we're paying $5.14 for our label. Buyer paid $10.65. It's cool out this morning around 60. Nice. That's perfect. I like the 60s. 60s are nice. It's getting hot in here in Florida already. Found a new bolo yesterday. Cozy Earth. I had no idea. I had no idea either. Cozy Earth. Sounds like a a sweater brand. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting from the name. Next up. These always sell really, really nice for us. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren men's 2XL. This is just a nice quarter zip sweater. Picked this up for $8.03. This sold for full asking price of $24.99 plus shipping. Nice sale. Love picking up the Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zips. You don't list them too high because they will never sell for like a crazy amount of money, but they're nice, just bread and butter pickups. If you can find them between $5 to $8 at the thrift store, I suggest picking them up and then list them for right around that $24.99 plus ship. It's going to go out for 2 pounds. Someone said they offer a discount amount on eBay, calculated shipping. So if the buyer buys 2 or more items, eBay automatically takes out $1 for each additional item. Yeah, so you can set that up too. You can give a shipping discount to your buyer. As they buy more, they get more of a shipping discount. You can also do like buy 2 items, get free shipping if you wanted to do it that way, because you already have your margins built into your items. So you can offer the person through free shipping, or like buy 3 items, get free shipping. Because by the time you do that, you throw them all into the same box and only cost you like $10 to ship them out. So you're making good money on those. The good thing about the discount that I was talking about earlier is it doesn't apply to offers. So if I say I'm going to give you 10% off an order of $50 or more, and they have like an $80 item and they offer me $50 and I accept it, that does not apply to that offer deal. They cannot get that 10% off. It's got to be a full price sale of $50 or more, which is perfect because, again, I use Nifty. Nifty sends out 10% off offers anyway for all of my items. So I'm already comfortable giving 10% off. So if I can show somebody who comes into my store and say, hey, if you buy something for $50 or more, you get 10% off, they might be more inclined to just go through my store, add a few things to the bundle, and then, buy things. So yeah, I'm trying it out just based off what the eBay rep told me. Do you have a video showing that? I don't have a video showing that. I can look for it. Let me finish shipping and then I'll try to look for it at the end. Lightweight hooded bamboo ultra soft goes for $155 full retail. Paid $6.99. Let's go. Let's go. That's nice. Next up, you guys probably recognize this from one of my Goodwill videos. This is just a basic men's camo Nike camouflage, just crew neck t-shirt. I don't pick up a lot of t-shirts, but I knew this was being camo, being lightweight, being like outdoorsy. This will definitely sell. Paid $5.40 for this. This sold for $18 plus shipping. Again, not a huge profit, more of a bread and butter sale, but I couldn't leave it behind because it was so cheap, and I knew it would sell quickly. It took about a month to sell, so nice little easy sale right there. Just gonna go right into a poly bag and ship out for 6 ounces. I had a really good day in sales yesterday on eBay. I had over 500 in sales on a Wednesday, or no, on a Thursday, which doesn't really happen too often. Usually Thursdays are our slowest days, but this week Thursday has been our best day. All right. Next up, we got a brand new tag Callaway women's dress. Picked these up at TJ Maxx and Marshall's on their last yellow tag clearance event. Brand new tags, obviously retail on this is $104. You're not going to get $104 when you list these on eBay, but we only paid $10 for these at TJ Maxx. They were like the lowest clearance, and we grabbed a bunch of them. They're slowly selling. They're not selling really fast, but we couldn't pass on one at $10. This one sold for $27 plus shipping. That's just, again, going to go right into a poly bag and ship out. We tried to grab the best sizes in this. There was a bunch of smalls, a bunch of extra smalls. We pretty much only grabbed the larges and the extra larges. I think the extra larges already sold, and we just have the larges left. So when you go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and you buy from them, you're probably going to notice there's a lot of like really small sizes there, and that's usually what we pass on because those sizes are really hard to move. Every time I do vacation hold on eBay and turn it back on, my sales are very slow for the next couple weeks. It's just because the algorithm, you haven't fed that algorithm, and nobody really knows what the algorithm is, but everybody knows that the more consistently you list, the more consistently you're on eBay, like doing things, answering questions, things like that, you're going to get more sales because eBay's like pushing your store in the search. So because you're on vacation, you're not doing that. So when you come off vacation, what I would say is start listing consistently for the next few days, and that should, trigger that algorithm, get things moving. Let me grab this one. This is a Vineyard Vines on-the-go performance 2XL shirt. One of the only Vineyard Vines that I really grab anymore that sells quickly are the on-the-go performance shirts. Pick this up in a bulk buy. Only paid $8. This one sold for full asking price, $24.99 plus ship. What's up, Faith? Good little full price sale. Not all Vineyard Vines is selling super fast anymore, and for good money. These on-the-go performance shorts, pants, jackets, they all sell very, very quickly and very good. Some better than others, but for the most part, if it says on-the-go performance, it's usually a pickup. This is going to ship for 8 ounces. Paid $4, or I'm paying $4.52 for my label. Buyer paid $7. It's going to Louisiana, right around the corner. All right, next up, we got a. What do we got next? Oh, this is good. Brand new tag Canali pants. Now, if I can remember correctly, I actually bought these like a week and a half ago. I bought these retail Arbitrage. A lot of stuff we sold on Whatnot. I bought this from the same place. This, I think we paid I think it was like right around $60 is what we paid. I have to go through my receipts to figure it out. But I bought 2 of these, knowing that they were going to sell really quick because these are a linen wool blend pair of Canali pants. They were on deep discount. A little bit of a smaller size, 40R. These go to like a suit, a blazer, but they'll still sell even though they go with a blazer. Sold the first pair really quickly. This one for $110 plus shipping. Bought this online arbitrage, which means I bought it from a retail store online, had it delivered to my door, relisted it on eBay with my set price, and it sold really quickly. So I have one more of these to sell. Either way, I'm basically almost in the profit at this point, and the other one is almost going to be full profit. You still sell on eBay, bro? What's up, Surfs? I mentioned you earlier. I said something. Oh, Surfs, don't leave. Hold on. I have to show you something. I have to show you something really, really quickly. I know you're going to love this. All right. I paid $871. Buyer paid $1665. Skip. I'm not adding. I wish it would stop telling me to add extra protection on the pants I sell. It's really annoying. Been replaced on YouTube. I used to watch your lives. Now I'm watching your buddy. Yeah, don't watch him. He doesn't go live often enough. He's always like busy, like doing weird stuff. Alright, Surfs, hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Just for you, buddy, because I know how much you love these. And I'm gonna show my screen here. I usually don't do this, but I want you guys to take this all in. I want you to take this all in. Look at this, Surfs. Remember how you always say Tommy Bahamas don't sell? Basic Tommy Bahama sold really quickly. Basic Tommy Bahama, basic Tommy Bahama. Look at these. Look at these three right here, Surfs. And look, they all went to different customers. Man, Surfs doesn't pick up Tommy Bahamas. I don't know why. He hates them. He says they don't sell. I pick them up all the time because I know they sell. They sell really well. Surfs, you should start picking up Tommies. Anyways, this one right here, as you guys saw, picked this up for $8. Just a nice floral pattern to this one. Nothing too crazy. This one sold for $27 plus shipping. No, don't watch him. It's okay. You could be mean to him. You can be mean to him if you want. What's up, Ralph? What's up, Ralph? All right, this one's going to go size extra large, too. Boring. Yeah. I wish I could find Tommies every day. If you could find Tommies for like $5 to $8 and you can list them like Ralph Lauren shirts, you'd probably sell them faster than Ralph Lauren shirts, in my opinion. If I can find a floral Tommy Bahama for $5, I would argue that it would sell faster than a plaid Ralph Lauren long sleeve all day. The only issue is during winter time, the plaid Ralph Lauren shirts are going to sell, whereas the Tommies are going to sit. So that's what Ralph Lauren has on Tommy. But yes, love selling Tommies. All right, that one sold. This one's more of a plain one. I picked this up at a bulk buy. Actually, no, I picked this up at a thrift store. I only paid $4 for this one. I think it was $12.99 originally, and it was 75% off. Nobody bought it, but this was just a basic men's large, and I grabbed it for $4. I couldn't pass it up, and it sold really quickly for $22.99 plus ship. I treated this just like a Ralph Lauren shirt. Listed it for $22.99, and it sold. A lot of people pass on these basic color ones, but people like them because they match a lot of outfits. And some people don't like the really loud prints. So that one sold. That's going to go out for 10 ounces. Buyer paid $7.10. I'm paying $5.31 for my label. Be embarrassed what happened when you rated me. I had 80 florals that I bought for $3 to $5 from my guy. Wait, hold on. I feel embarrassed at what happened when you rated me. I have 80 florals that I bought from $3 to $5 from a guy. What do you mean? You feel embarrassed when I rated you? What do you mean? I'm confused. I'm confused. What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, last one, Tommy Bahama, just a basic Tommy Bahama again. This one, best offer was sent. I think this was listed for $27.99. Nifty sent out a 10% out offer, and this person accepted. That one's just going to slide in and ship out. Easy peasy. And then we got 3 more orders, and then we are done. And then I'm probably going to do some listings on eBay. And then hang out with the kiddos, because the kiddos are home. Joey said to Kayla he wants a burger from the burger shop. So that's what we're getting for lunch is burgers. I wasn't prepared. I just had started my show. I should have been smarter and shut off some shirts. It was a good show. I mean, it's a high show, but still fumbled. No, you're good. Don't be embarrassed. You're fine. You're fine. You're learning. Don't be embarrassed at that. I'm sure nobody who watched that show thinks that except for you. I didn't think that before you said that. I was just like, hey, I sent you my people. You started running some good Tommy Bahamas right away. I mean, why would you be embarrassed about that? I don't think Like I said, I don't think anybody who watched that show thinks you did a bad job besides you. It's all in your head. Get that out of your head because you did fine. You and Service Michael only doing pre-owned, no retail arbitrage. Yeah. Start with pre-owned. I would never suggest doing retail arbitrage right off the bat, especially if you're new, because you can fall into a deep dark hole with retail arbitrage. Again, like I said, when you go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you're gonna see a lot of great brands, especially in the beginning of the racks, where it's all extra smalls, smalls, and mediums for men's. All really good brands, and you won't find any in the larger sizes. And one of the traps I fell into is right when I started doing retail arbitrage, I was buying all of those smalls. I was buying all those extra smalls. I remember there was a time where if you went to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you could find Peter Millar polo shirts. You can still find them nowadays, but they're harder to come by. But there was a season where I would go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and I would buy almost every clearanced Peter Millar polo because they were usually right around $15 on first markdown. But I'd grab all the smalls and extra smalls too. And then all my larges, extra larges, 2XLs, they sold really fast for like $60. But I couldn't move the smalls, and I got stuck with like 50 of them, and I just had to clearance them out of my store. I made some money on them, but they sat forever. So be very, very careful when you buy. There's going to be a lot of small-sized items. You have to be very, very careful. Make my morning, give me more vote and motivation. Let's go. Just say I do. Don't say Surfs. You can leave him out of the conversation. Yeah, you're good, Maxine. You're good. You said you were going to show us eBay settings and shipping discounts. Yeah, I'm not done shipping. I still got 3 more items to ship. I was just answering questions. I'll get to it. What's up, Bree? Welcome in. All right, a couple more items. We got the Untuck basic Untuck shirt. We sold one of these yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Same exact one. It's a solid black, same exact size, same exact shirt. This one sold the very next day. $7.46 is what we paid. Nifty sent out a 10% out offer, and this person accepted for $22.50. That's one reason why I love using Nifty, is because they are catching all of my offers and sending those out to people. So if you're interested in Nifty, I have a link in my bio. I would highly suggest using the cross lister. If you have a bunch of inventory you want to cross list, Nifty is your best option for that. And then of course the offer sending and everything like that. It's just going to make you more sales. Today, if you're just looking at my eBay sales and my other platform sales, I probably made an extra 6 or so sales just from Nifty sending out offers on all platforms. So if you haven't used Nifty yet, you should try it. It's good. It's good. All right, 2 more orders, 2 more decent orders too. This one sold a little bit under what I was hoping to get for it, but I do have quite a few of these, so I'm trying to move them. These are Rock Revival men's jeans. They're still brand new in the bag. As you can see, I got 3 more pairs of the same exact style and the same size. Men's 42. I picked these up for $48.13. Sold a bunch of these like a couple months ago. We're selling them consistently. They kind of slowed down. So I took a best offer on this one of $70. So I still have, I want to say I probably still have 50 pairs of Rock Revival jeans. They just slowly sell, and I got them so cheap that, I mean, for $48 for brand new Attack Rock Revival jeans, I'll do that all day. And you just sit on them and wait for the right buyer to come. Don't say hi to Surfs. We don't need him in here. He's a bad influence. These are just going to go right into a poly bag and ship out. I'm just praying this poly bag doesn't break because this is the Amazon bags. Should be able to slide over. Just like that. And we'll squish it down inside. Should fit right in there. And we got 1 more order, and then I'll try to find where the shipping discount is for shipping. Oh gosh, he's still here. He's always lurking. He's always lurking in my lives. Alright, that should work. And then I'm going to tape the edges just to be extra safe because this one is a little tight. Just like that. Little football. Usually don't take these bags, but this one is a little full. So the last order I'm just going to show you guys on live. I actually got to get a box for it, so I'm not going to worry about shipping it just yet. Have you divorced, Dad? He's a Rock Revival pair of jeans. Yeah, I'm not divorced. I have 3 pairs of Rock Revival shorts. I don't have jeans though. Serves as a bad influence. 100%. He's a bad influence. He has a lot of energy. He does. He's like what What could I? He's like a squirrel. Surfs is like a squirrel. He should dress up as a squirrel for Halloween. He'd fit the character very well. All right, last item going out. This actually sold last night, and this is sold last night during my Whatnot live that I did. This is 100% virgin wool Orvis sweater. So it's like it's not technically a fisherman sweater, but it's a chunky knit sweater. So when I listed this, I looked up comps on these, and there was a bunch of these that sold really low and a bunch of them that sold really high. There's some of them that sold for like 20 and some of them that sold for 50, and I noticed all of them that were selling for 50 all put the word chunky in their listing, chunky knit in their listing. The ones that sold for less just put Orvis 100% wool sweater. So I made sure I put the words chunky knit in mine. We listed this probably about a month ago, and this sold for full asking, or not full asking price. It sold on a best offer from Nifty for 45 bucks. So use the words chunky knit when you list these. It'll help them sell, and it'll sell for a little bit more. So I'm gonna put this into a box because it's a little bit too big for a bag. So Orvis still sells. Yes, Orvis sells. The fisherman sweaters, the ones with the weave that goes like in and out, those go for more than that. They'll go for 50, 60, 70 bucks. Are you going to incorporate Kayla on social media? Shut up, get out of here. The bond you and Surfs have, we don't have a bond. it's actually the exact opposite. All right, what was that question again? eBay settings, shipping discounts. So marketing discounts. This is what I currently have mine set up as. So you go up to marketing right here and you go to discounts. Marketing discounts right now active. I have one. I actually had to. This is the one where I made that sale on, and then I had to delete it because I had to fix it. But I have it running till October 16th. I just have it running for a few months. I'll probably cancel it at some time, but I just want to run it until basically I see what it does. So, but when you create a discount, you go here and then you go to. I think you asked about a shipping discount. I think that's where you go for shipping discount. And you can set your, I haven't looked at this page yet, so let's look at it together. Minimum purchase amount, $50. You can set whatever you want or quantity, and then you can do free shipping, flat rate shipping. You could give your shipping discount, your item eligibility, all that gets put in right here. I don't know if this goes to what you were saying about, I think you said something about like your first item is full price and your second item is $1. I don't see where that says here because I haven't done the shipping discount, but this is where you set up your shipping discounts. I can ask the eBay rep next time I talk to him because I know there is a way to do that. I just don't know where it is on here. But what I was doing was a order discount. And this is the one that I chose to do. Maybe this, no, this doesn't have it either. This is the one that I chose to do. So every, give 10% off every $50 or more. That's the one that I set up because that's what the eBay rep told me it would probably work best for my store. You can also give quantity discounts. So you get $10 off every 3 items. If you have like the same exact inventory, let's say you have a store with only 50 listings, but you have a lot of quantity in all of those listings and it's like a replenishable, this will work really, really well for you because it just gives the buyer incentive to buy more of the same item and then they get like $10 off or give a percentage off or save $10 on every 3 items you purchase. So every 3 items they get another $10 off. So if they do 6, they'll get $20 off. And then you can do buy one, get ones down here. For that store that we've looked at a couple weeks ago, there was that one store that was selling a bunch of ties. This is one of the offers they gave to their customers was like I think it was like buy 2 get 1 free or something like that, or buy 6 get 1 free. I forget what it is, but they use this a lot in their store and it actually converts very, very well for ties. But yeah, this is the one I chose to use for now. Maybe I'll do a buy 1 get 1 at some point, like buy 3 get 1 free. Maybe at some point and try to see if it works. Because if I can get somebody to come in and buy 3 Ralph Lauren shirts at $22.99 and they get the 3rd one or 4th one free, I'm still making good margins on that, and it just like gets rid of a bunch of stuff in my store all at once. So, but yeah, this is where you set up that at. This is the one that I was using. The shipping discount should have been under the shipping, but you'll have to go through and figure out exactly how to set up that $1 off your next purchase. There's probably some YouTube guides out there too that'll go over that, but that's the one I'm using for now. So I'll report back to you guys and let you know how it works. Love CC Filson. Yep, I love CC Filson too. Sold CC Filson invested this morning for 100. Let's go. Is Joey dressed? Hey, is Joey dressed? Hey, girls. Is Joey dressed? Oh, put a shirt on him. Put a shirt on him. Put a shirt on him. Well, you can come on camera. You don't want to see his belly. It's in the shipping rules now. Okay, it's in the shipping rules. That's what somebody said. I think it's a quantity section. Okay, cool. That's where I get that at. Super easy to set up. Like I just showed you. It took me like 5 minutes to set the whole thing up. We're gonna get a little Joe Bro at the end of the live. We don't get to see him very often on the live, so you guys be able to hang out with Joe Bro for a second. He's going in a complicated way. Is it spring break? No, it's Good Friday. Come on, buddy. They want to say hi to you. Your fans want to say hi to you. Okay. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
What do you have, a shooter? Don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. That's not nice.
Boo.
What are we having for lunch?
Hamburgers.
Where are we going to get it?
From McDonald's.
Oh, I thought you called it the burger shop. Yeah, we're going to go get hamburgers from the burger shop. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Yeah.
And then what are we going to do today? Are we going to go outside and play?
No.
No? Oh, look, Ladybug. You see Ladybug in the background?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
What?
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
I have 10 bullets.
You have
Pew.
This is what he does to his sisters all day. Is he just runs around and shoots them with his Nerf gun. With his dinosaur Nerf gun.
with my Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I run out, I get this one real quick. This shoot all the grills.
All right, buddy. You want to say bye to everybody? We're gonna go. Oh, you want to keep saying hi?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a mini me.
Hey, I can still see her.
Yeah, you can still see Ladybug. She's
Yeah.
in the background. She wants to probably go potty.
No.
Yeah, she's probably gonna go potty. After we get done, we'll let her outside, and then maybe we can go on the trampoline. Shoot first, ask questions later. Who's taller, you or Joey? He's definitely taller than me. Hey, say, I'm gonna shoot you, Surfs.
I'm gonna shoot your surf.
Say, Surfs, you stink.
Surf, you stink.
Brandon would love play. Yeah.
I'm a robot.
You're a robot. I thought you were a boy. You're a robot now. Look at this crazy hair. You got one hair that sticks up in the back.
I'm
Crazy
a
kid.
robot. Don't get my hair.
You silly. All right, you want to hop off and you want to open the door? You want to open the door for Lady?
No.
Go open the door for Lady and then I'm going to sign off, okay? You say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Go open the door. I'm going to let her in here in a minute. Kayla's in the other room.
How does it open?
So many good memories from their troubles, yes. No, not that door. Open. No, close that door.
No, I'm trying to get my truck for a second.
Okay, go get your truck for a second. All right, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to do some eBay listings. I might do a Whatnot live tonight. A little inventory clear out, probably like 70, 80 items. So if I do, I'll pop that up on my Instagram stories.
Hey,
And
Daddy, I'm trying to get my bubble and cool truck.
okay, you can do that. But yeah, I might do a pop-up live later tonight, so just keep a lookout for my Instagram stories. And then tomorrow, big show, all new with tags, and then all Polo Ralph Lauren new with tags tomorrow. And we're going to finish off selling off those bad birdies too. So if you want a good deal on some new with tag stuff, come to the show tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go bookmark it. We're also probably going to give away an iPad on that show too, just like we did last week. And maybe we do another 10K live. Maybe we can shoot for another 10K live. I think I have enough inventory to hit it, but we'll see. But for sure, we're going to give away a iPad tomorrow. So if you want to come out, bookmark the show. Should be a lot of fun. And we'll see you guys there. Peace.